supporting someone in this economy, in this hardship, in this world of today, especially in a country like Nigeria, is one of the difficult things right now, because financially, as a couple, your relationship will be challenged, because your relationship will be moved, but how you manage it is what will sustain you on the long run. Just stay with me, I'll be right back. Welcome to Relationship Talk with Riken, and this is your girl, Riken Francis. So today we're looking at how to manage your relationship in this economic hardship, in this bad economy the whole world is going through, and especially Nigeria. Right now, we all understand, for those of us that live in Nigeria, for those of us that are from Nigeria, we all understand and know how difficult it is to financially stay on point like you used to. Everybody has started cutting down from a lot of things, unless, of course, you are a politician or you have where you're making your own money from. But as long as you're in this country, there's no way you will say things are not affecting you. So definitely it's going to also affect your relationship. If you're the type that there's always money has never been a problem in your relationship, I'm sorry to disappoint you, unless you're a politician or you have one very strong thing you're doing that brings you financial benefit, you're definitely going to feel this economy. Either you're prepared for it or not. So now, how do you intend to manage it? How do you and your partner? Like I said, things are going to change. So if you always go on vacation every summer, you choose one exotic country, Qatar, Dubai, this beautiful spots, you go to Greece and all of that. You go to every time for vacation, you just want to take your partner for summer and all of that. Now, and you cannot afford it anymore. That lifestyle you cannot keep up with it anymore. How do you now manage it? How do you and your partner now handle that financial reduction that you have to face in order to sustain yourselves and the relationship? But before we continue, if you have not followed Relationship Talk with Riken, I want to appeal to you that you please go to my page, click on the subscribe button, and don't forget to turn up your notification as you do that. So whenever I make a post or share a video, you'll be notified. And please don't forget that your comments, your likes, your shares is what will help this page to grow and also help me to maintain this page as well. So now back to how you can manage your relationship in this difficult time, in this bad economy that we are in. Managing this situation, of course, depends on the both of you involved in it. Do you do you have an understanding partner that always understands where there is an issue and knows when not to react or ask for money? Or do you have this kind of partner that all she cares about is money, money, money? So when there's no money, there won't be relationship. So what exactly are you dealing with? So it's when you understand what you're dealing with before you can even help yourself to maintain a relationship in this hard economy. So number one thing is open communication. You and your partner need to discuss how financially you have to slow down. So you have to discuss, okay, as my partner, I want you to know financially, I am not doing well the way I used to. So you both of you have to come to that discussion. If she used to have a business that is growing, that is bringing a lot of money, that was booming, you need, and now because of the financial hardships, it's affecting businesses, and then that has also reduced what she brings in or how she supports you in that relationship. Both of you now need to sit together, have an open discussion, express and talk about how your finances has been working. You as a man, you think, oh, where you work, because of this, because of that, a lot has happened. You have to start cutting down on some expenses. Two of you, we have to make sure you are aware of this. So things are not expensive. You think, okay, instead of going on vacation to Dubai, how about we go to Kenya? There's a beautiful spot at Kenya we can visit. Now you start cutting these expenses. Another way you can manage your relationship in this bad economy again is set a budget. So this time around, stop running without a budget. My babe wants this, I just provide for her. We just want this, we just provide it. Now you must work with a budget. So if every weekend you guys go out, say your budget is usually 50,000, 100,000, 200,000. I think it's time you start cutting off how you go out. And you say, okay, we are going to spend this amount for this amount. Discuss it. You prioritize what is more important. So if you think, okay, getting married is important, you have to start setting the resources for that marriage. You now say, okay, since money is becoming like the, instead of all these things we do every weekend, we go for dinner, spend 200,000. How about instead of 4 Saturdays in a month, how about we start doing 2 Saturdays in a month? So you start prioritizing what is of more importance to you and what is not. Then another thing you can both talk about is shared goals. Set financial goals together, such as saving for emergency, paying off debt, or planning for future process, or working towards common goals that can strengthen your relationship or finances. So two of you understand, okay, this is what we want to do. This is how we're going to do it. At the end of every month, you as a man, you're going to be saving 100,000. Me as a woman, I'm going to be saving 50,000 or 30,000, especially depending on who is earning more. Most times it can be based on who is earning more. Especially when the both of you are already planning to get married. Just decide, okay, for this wedding that we have coming up, for the sake of how financially things are going, how about we start saving for this amount every month for this wedding? That can also help. Then another way you can manage it, be supportive, irrespective of who is earning more, irrespective of how much the other person is bringing. Be very supportive. Don't look down and say, okay, you are not being this, you're not doing that. Emotionally, right, when you're broke, when you're financially down, it can be very distressing and troubling. So it can take a toll on you way more than you think or expected. So it's only wise, it's only normal that you be more supportive to your partner, that you help your partner understand that these things can happen, but I will always be here to hold your hand and support you. Then another thing is find affordable activities. Like I said earlier, if you're used to going to expensive restaurants, if you're used to going on more exotic and expensive places for vacation, when there's a financial problem, it's time to cut down. Look for activities that is more affordable, that is within your budget. Like I said, instead of going to Qatar or Dubai, how about you go to Kenya? Oh, there's a beautiful site you can also see there. There are beautiful sites too at Tanzania where you can go with a low budget than what you will spend when you go to Dubai or Qatar. So do activities that are affordable. If you go to a hotel every weekend for dinner, for buffet, we know how a hotel buffet can be. But if you find yourself going there for dinner every weekend, How about you start cutting and look at other options with good buffet as well, with good buffet as well, that can work for you and your partner based on your budget. Then another thing you can do is plan for emergency. Don't always spend the money because the money is coming. Plan for emergency. What happens when the money don't come? Then avoid blames. Don't say it's because of your reckless spending or your cheese that make us not to have money. Don't do that. It will affect your relationship a lot. Then another thing is reset priorities. Reset priorities. Whatever you're doing, ask yourself, is this worth spending money on? If you want to buy a property, do you have the money? Is it worth it at that time you want to buy it? So reset your priorities. It's very important. And the last but not the least, you learn together. As a couple, when you have these issues, when you find yourself in this situation, you must learn together. You must work together to come out of whatever financial situations you have found yourself. It doesn't have to be only this, only that. And then sometimes you can seek for financial advice from the financial expert, what you can do together, how you can help yourself together. You can read books, you can attend workshops. So there are a lot of things you can do together as you learn in this process. Financially, it's hard to maintain a relationship when there is no money. But again, that depends on how the two of you involved are ready and willing to make it work, irrespective of how bad your finances is. Thank you so much, guys, for being a part of today's episode of Relationship Talk with Weekend. If you find this video interesting, please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and of course, do not forget to subscribe. I still remain your girl, Weekend Francis, and I'll see you when next I come. Bye for now.